For the career assignment, I chose to look into two careers that both interested me, but I wanted to research one in which you need to go to college for and one that you didn't need a college education for, like trade school. For the two careers, I picked an esthetician and a child and adolescent psychologist. For the first career in esthetician, I have always been interested in the beautification of the skin itself and learning about the things you can do like facials, chemical peels, and face treatments to help improve the skin. In the first years of becoming an esthetician, the median pay is $30,000. The highest paid average esthetician is around $47,000. In order to become an esthetician, California requires every individual to have 600 hours of training. You need an NCEA certified credential and an esthetician license that states the trade or beauty school you attended. If I applied to a beauty school that specialized in becoming an esthetician, I would apply to the Paul Mitchell School in Costa Mesa. The tuition is around $15,000 and the school requires at least 600 hours to complete the program. Some skills you need in order to perform well in this field are things like speaking clearly, reading and understanding the materials given to you, changing behaviors in relation to others' actions, and thinking of creative and unusual ways to solve problems. The main job duties that an esthetician has is providing skincare treatments like peels, masks, scrubs, removing dead skin, light therapy, extracting blemishes, and more. The day-to-day outlook for an esthetician is evaluating the client's skin condition, looking at skin disorders and appearance, discussing available treatments, and determining which products will improve a client's skin quality, application of facials, moisturizing products, skin exfoliation, skin nutrition, and recommending skincare products that will help a client perform at-home skincare. The career outlook for an esthetician is very high. In the last 2 years, there have been 14% overall growth because there has been a demand in skin treatments. If I had finished training and had my license, I would apply at Lead Esthetician Hand and Stone Spa, Purified Cosmetics, and Massage Envy. I would apply to these three places because the estheticians are paid well and are praised for the amazing work they do every day. After learning about the day-to-day workings and the background of becoming an esthetician, I'm still very interested and can see this career as a future path for myself. For the career assignment, for the second career option, I chose a child and adolescent psychologist. I started becoming interested in this career after taking psychology and learning about the career and the tasks and duties you have. When starting out as a child psychologist, the median pay is around $69,000. The averaging highest paid child psychologist made $120,000 a year. In order to become a child psychologist, California requires a minimum of a master's degree in child development or clinical psychologist studies. You will need 1 year of an internship and another year practicing under supervision, and then you will receive your license. Top 3 schools to go to for a child psychologist is the University of Minnesota, the University of Kansas in Lawrence, and the Chicago School of Psychology. These schools are the top performing schools when it comes to psychology and almost guarantees a steady job after attending. The yearly cost of becoming a child psychologist in these universities is around $60,000 to $70,000 in tuition fees. Some of the main skills required in becoming an adequate psychologist are communication, empathy, trustworthiness, problem solving, decision making, and self-awareness. The main job duties that a child psychologist has is developing a system of therapeutic techniques and behavior modifications for preteen and teenage patients through regular psychotherapy sessions and frequent communication with parents and family, teachers, and medical providers. Child psychologists dive into many different developments like language, motor skills, social skills, environmental factors, and identity formation. These are the main things that child psychologists focus on. For the more day-to-day duties, child psychologists work with the clients given to them and work and help with whatever the presenting issue might be and bring a positive aspect and change the problem. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, they are indicating that the employment opportunities for clinical counseling child psychologists are expected to increase by 15% between 2018 and 2022, with an employment growth of 8% in the years 2018 and 2019. After researching on how to become a child psychologist and looking into the career overall, the path does interest me, but if I become serious about the career, I would need to research and shadow an actual child psychologist because the schooling process and the cost that goes into it is intense and brutal. But I do see this as a potential career that I could go to in the future.